Marvel's Fantastic Four already has a director, they're working on a script, which means that next up we're going to start finding out who exactly is frontrunner to play Mr. Fantastic, and then we will get the casting. Now, the frontrunner in most fans' minds, because the internet told you so, John Krasinski opens up about the rumors and casting. When it comes to casting John in the MCU, we know that at one point he was up for the role of Captain America. He of course did not end up getting cast, that went to Chris Evans, but at that same time his wife was also up for Black Widow, and she turned that down. And of course, to hype up his newest film, A Quiet Place 2, John was asked to speak a little bit about all the rumors, speculation, and everything regarding the Fantastic Four, Kevin Feige's involvement, and if he's ever met with them, and so forth. And he says that it's not something, just like his wife, that he's ever really thought about beyond what he sees on the internet, the fan castings, and everything that's been said that's not true. And one thing he says now is that as you get older, the likelihood of you becoming that character, obviously, it gets slimmer by the year. And again, this is true. You know, it's nothing shocking here. They're not going to cast like a 60-year-old as Mr. Fantastic, unless they're going in a completely different direction, like, let's say, the Ant-Man films, which, of course, Hank Pym, way older, but they decided to focus on Scott Lang. In that way, it makes sense. So unless they're going to do, like, the Future Foundation or something and focus on the Fantastic Four kids, then you can cast much older. But other than that, he says that it's not something he's really even looked beyond just what's been said on the internet, and that's one of those things where he constantly gets asked about it, but there's really no truth to it, that he's Mr. Fantastic, that he's been secretly cast, or anything along those lines. He does say, though, yes, he would play Mr. Fantastic. If it was an opportunity that showed up, if he was asked, he would do it. But again, it's just hearsay for now. And I think that's honestly how it's going to stay, unless they're going to do something insane with the Fantastic Four. Like, what if the Fantastic Four also deal with the multiverse? Because it's Reed Richards, they realistically could, and it'd be simple for him to come up with the concept to travel through the multiverse. Maybe one of the other multiverse versions of the Fantastic Four is played by John, and we're like, oh, that's cool. That's a nice little tip-off to the internet scoopers there. I've been saying he's been Mr. Fantastic for a decade now or something. So, yeah, it could work. But as of right now, until it's official, he's not Mr. Fantastic, and it doesn't look like he's ever even talked to them, if you believe Hollywood. Don't believe them all the time, though. But no, I don't believe he's Mr. Fantastic.